Fans welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. It's hard to touch Roy Jones Jr. with a clean glove. But if he can, his opponent does have power.
Yes, he does have power, and he has a chance to catch Roy. Roy gives you this chance, clean. Because Roy will make you miss, but he'll do it naked. He'll do it with his hands down. If you catch him, bang, you catch him with everything.
Roy Jones Jr. with a big uppercut. Able to land the hook to the head. A leveling uppercut by Joe Frazier. Halfway through this round. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Frazier. Now he ties up there. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Good looking counter punch.
Come on, kid, focus.
Joe Frazier's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Targeting a left hand down low. He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Joe Frazier. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Joe's not that shy about bringing it early on, but what can we expect here?
Bringing it early on. That's exactly what you're going to expect, and that's what you're going to get.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Jones's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. That is a strong uppercut there. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Well, we know Frazier took the Olympic gold, but let's go back further than that. To growing up in 1940s and 1950s, Beaufort, South Carolina, to poor sharecroppers. That defines you.
Yeah, that stays with you. And that is something that reminds you at the right time why you're in that ring.
So accurate and powerful is Joe Frazier with that hook. Roy Jones Jr. is nailed by a huge uppercut. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Jones is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Frazier's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story. Able to get rid of that one. Roy Jones Jr.'s 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Scoring well with that hook by Joe Frazier. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
A clean, crisp right hand by Roy Jones. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. strong jab by Joe Frazier. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good counter punch. I loved how he moved off to the side and landed it.
Yeah, that's real smart. That's something that you teach in the gym, and you love when you see it executed.
Hooks on the inside.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Roy Jones. What an impact that left hand just made by Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And that's the end of round 3. Start of round 4, I was trying to listen in to what was told to him after the third round. Teddy, he trails on your scorecard 3 rounds to zip. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he needs some better advice.
Yeah, well, one of the things that he could be told, and I would tell him, is move after your last punch. Don't stand there and wait for the receipt. You're paying a price.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Roy Jones Jr.'s gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway through round number 4. Jones's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Nice work by Joe Frazier. He was looking for an opportunity. He got it with that counterpunch.
Yeah, he stepped to the side. You know, a lot of times you talk about using your jab to set up a shot. He used his legs. Stepped to the side, got that opportunity.
Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Keep your back off the rope.
You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together. That's just good, solid, accurate work by Roy Jones. Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Frazier.
Look, you stand.
Round number 5 has arrived. Jones is opening up this round with a lot of momentum. Now, down on your scorecard, but he clearly won the last round and carries that into this round.
Well, look, the old-time trainers, my trainer, Customato, used to always say there's no such thing as a one-round championship fight. You know, you got to do it. You do it to be the top guy round after round for a lot of rounds together. Well, that's what it's about right now. Yeah, he had a couple bad rounds, but now he has a chance to be back in this fight and show that his worth is down the stretch.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. And now you can see him doing some fine work here on the outside of his opponent.
You know, and I see a terribly long, difficult night for his opponent because we already know he's going to win on the inside. That's his place. Now he's controlling things outside where it's not supposed to be his place.
Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Roy Jones. Oh, he is banging away he goes. He lands the hook, and now he lands on the ground.
One, two, three.
Roy Jones Jr. hitting the deck, but rising up.
when you drop your hands, you pull back, you do all those things, sooner or later there's a chance you're gonna hit the deck. Now it's up to Jones to find a way to survive.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Let's see some more head movement. Keep working the line.
Big shot there. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, two, three, four, five.
Roy Jones Jr.'s corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
First of all, they're gonna get...
Frazier's corner has to get to work now. That bell couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner, they have to bring him back. They have to revitalize him because, believe me, there might not be bells going off in his head right now, but there's plenty of noise.
Jones is just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Frazier's punch didn't come close. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Roy lands the uppercut. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Good combination to the body. Jones is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. All right, what's the answer here, Teddy? I mean, time and time again, he is getting hit with headshots by that right hand.
The answer is not going to help him. The answer is to go back to the gym and be taught properly how to get away from that punch. Probably too late now.
There you go.
Roy Jones Jr. showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Scored well up top. Good job on the two-punch combo by Roy Jones. You see him with the left of the head there? What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier's in a very nice rhythm right now, landing the uppercuts on the inside. If he can... Oh, what a left hand. Oh, and there you go. Oh, Joe Frazier is hurt here. He went down from that power punch. Boy, his opponent is just fearless going to the inside against Smoking Joe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to Get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frazier. And that's the end of round 7. Round number 8 is underway. The first 7 rounds we've seen Frazier's able to score well, and he's ahead on your scorecard, Teddy. But now pressure on his corner.
Yeah, they have to do their job now. That ends well, you know, that piece of compressed metal that you keep in the ice that gets very cold. They need to apply that to his eye. Keep that swelling down.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Roy Jones Jr. is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Joe Frazier is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
A very crisp combination by Roy Jones. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Roy Jones. Roy connects with that right hand. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Joe Frazier. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Frazier's able to avoid that punch.
Nice work.
Doubling up the jab by Roy Jones. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Frazier's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Keep working the good job.
A crushing two-punch combo by Roy Jones. Frazier's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Jones is landed a good, solid combination. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tool because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
And once again, he returns fire up top. So two guys who everybody thought had no chance of hearing the final bell now wait for the judges' scorecard.
Explosions early on, but later on, just a little tap dancing.
Joe Frazier's your winner by unanimous decision. All three judges giving it to him.